Hello, so we're going to talk about the filter now. This is again sort of a crazy subject because the amount of interactivity that's built into this section is pretty bananas. So I'm going to try to break it down in a way that makes sense, and if you have more questions, you leave me a comment. So let's start from the beginning. I just have this obnoxious pattern going. So it's sort of a kick drum type of sound here and some reversed squeaks happening in the second oscillator. Okay, so basics. Cutoff knob. We can filter high frequencies. We can do the opposite of that. If we put it in high pass, we can lose the low frequencies, We have resonance. And you can hear it gets pretty pitched. Okay, so let me think about it. Here's the best way to put it. VCF amount, sorry. So this is the amount that it's, modulating the cutoff as it's happening. So we're hearing notes. Right now we're just hearing clicks because I've got the cutoff all the way down and the amount of the filter sweep all the way up. So basically what's happening is as a note gets triggered, the cutoff knob starts very high and immediately is flipping back to low. So you're just hearing this click. As we turn up the decay, we get more and more time on the amount. So we're getting like a pretty aggressive filter sweep happening as opposed to this is sort of like a little more vanilla sounding, right? If we turn this way up, we get a more aggressive sound because we're getting more envelope generation, basically, because we're getting pitch from here, and we're getting also a sweep of this filter knob from here, and we can turn it over. So there's reverse cutoff happening. So we've got, positive pitch modulation happening here and negative filter modulation. So we're getting this like weird interaction. And as I increase time, I start to like almost lose the attack of the notes entirely, and we're just getting. So you can hear how these three knobs are kind of working off each other. Obviously, very long times it becomes less noticeable. It's when this knob gets down that we're hearing the cutoff knob turning down. Okay, now we also have noise, so we can add that to the filter. And it's kind of working the same way. The thing I discovered is there's almost an inverse relationship here. Okay, so what do we hear happening? We'll just turn that off for right now. You're hearing the noise in the filter kind of go like a wah sound, but I've got the envelope generator set to positive. And as I go to negative, what's happening? So the filter's wahing, but the noise is snapping. So there is sort of an inverse relationship between these two knobs where you're getting like more attack on the noise as the envelope generator goes negative on the filter. And you're getting the opposite effect. You're getting sort of like a negative amplitude envelope on the filter as this envelope generator goes positive. So just something to be aware of. I'm trying to find ways to use that, and I'm going to. So when I find it, we're going to do a video about it. And as we go up in the decay, you notice that again, here's that inverse relationship. Once we get past a certain point, we just lose the noise because it can't wah in fast enough. But as we go negative, it's like there's the noise. Okay, so I hope that gives you some ideas. We're not going to talk about much else in terms of like the knobs because, decay is decay. And our amplitude is either fast or slow. There's not much there to do. One lends itself to bass more than percussion, I suppose. But we're going to do a lot of weird stuff here. So next videos will sort of explore some more interactions. I hope that gives you some ideas.